Hello, everyone. This is True Market Finance, and I'm Steve. And I thought check in with you guys today to go over the markets. I'm not going to be able to go on here for very long here this morning, but I just wanted to go over a bit with the markets today. And wow, they're pre-markets down big time. So if you have shorts or puts in today, you're looking probably good. Um, Also wanted to throw out there, guys. Hey, I hope for the past few days you guys have been looking over your finances and trying to figure out ways to, if you have credit card debt, how to eliminate that credit card debt and um, and get your financial freedom that you want. And I want to see you guys get. I want to be here to try to inspire you. Because when you have no credit card debt and you look at your statement and see how much interest you're paying every single month, um, out on that, if you could take that whole amount and put it into a broker account, you could be making that interest on yourself. Um, if you're paying out a couple $100 a month or three or four, some people are doing because they're way up there. Just think of that. $400 of money and that compounding. Even if you took, let's just make the number easy, $400 a month on interest, and you took that and you made even you know, $100 on that, you know, and then that $100 you make, $25, and then that $125 you make $150, and it's just, you guys aren't dumb. You know how compounding interest works, and then as the market goes up, you also make money on the stock as well. So, and then you have dividends and so on and so forth. So, um, yeah, I hope you guys can look into that, figure it out. Sit down if you're married, sit down with your wife, and and go over a plan, because that's also financial freedom there too, when you can um, work together with your partner, and plus it'll strengthen your marriage. It'll be stressful, but as you write things down and you try to figure out ways to bring down those things, it'll bring your, I'm sure, marriage stronger too, because everyone in this world wants to become financially free. um, like myself, I like to work and I like to put out these videos for you guys and I enjoy doing that. Um, but I like to be in the situation where I don't have to work, you know. So if life throws a curveball at you, that's why a lot of times if you're going into school, and you have student loan stuff like that, if you can save that money before you go on there and not have student loan, that's great, because we never know what life's going to give us. You never know if someone's going to run into the side of you in an accident on the road, or maybe you're going to, there's just a million things in life that can happen. So with that, you don't want to be in a situation where you put all this money out into a loan and then all of a sudden you are in a situation where you can't take on that career because it won't work. So then you have to work on a lower paying job, and then you got this massive amount of student debt, stuff like that. So just be careful, guys. Plan ahead. Um, I know we all can't see the future, but I know a lot of us, as we were in our younger days, can teach the younger crowd, don't make the same mistake we made. You have the next 50, 40, 60 years to work on this. So, when you're younger like that, you can put away like I keep preaching all the time, $20 a week. Like $20 a week in say 40, 50 years, compounding on interest on top of that. Oh my God, go out and read that Wealthy Barber. You'll be worth millions. And while all your friends are um, struggling paying credit card and mortgages and everything like that, you're like, if I'm going on vacation, I got lots of money, like, and that was based off of like $20 a week. You're not even breaking the bank. You're not like having to go, oh, I can't do anything this weekend. I can't go out with my friends or do anything because, I can't afford it because I'm saving money for my future. No, you're $20 a week. it's I guarantee you, like I keep preaching, I guarantee you're spending more of that on something stupid. So think about your future. Um, think about Bitcoin. I like it specifically. Something that was brought up to me yesterday. I was watching the video of someone I also follow, and he was talking about his Bitcoin, and uh, and he's going on about all these other stable coins that are out there, and he's like, it's funny when you create these stable coins, yet which then you'll badmouth Bitcoin about it, yet they'll buy Bitcoin to back up their currency for, you know, in case something goes wrong. So it's like, it's funny. So is your coin better or is Bitcoin better? Well, as we know, since every single one of these guys do the same thing, Bitcoin's better. It's the stable one. It's the one that, has no CEO or no, address that the government can go after. So um, it's just going to be that's going to be the that's going to be the gold in the future. Except nobody will be able to take it because nobody owns it. So it's also brought to my attention that there is if you own a Trezor, which I like a lot myself, there is a fraud going out right now where they're putting out the saying that they have been compromised and you should click on this link in your email and set up a new password and so on and so forth. As soon as you click on that link, folks, they got you. And they were showing in the video that I was watching yesterday that really in the HTTP code, all they have is like a dot under one of the letters and stuff. And with that, it's not a whole lot. So just make sure you check that address and things like that, and just don't click on that because it's complete fraud, guys. So be careful on that one. Um, and so then and you keep putting away money in Bitcoin, keep putting money into your broker account, and we'll slowly work together and make this grow. So today, guys, as you can see, the markets are really negative, which as you've been following me so far, you know that I've been preaching this forever. Like, there's just too many variables going on out there in the world to make a positive market. You got inflation and war and it's just endless. I don't want to get into political, but that mess is just a mess as well. Um, I swear these guys just have their heads in the dirt like all the time. They don't even listen to the people that they that elect them in these things, and they just stick their heads in the dirt and go, "Yeah, this is what everybody wants," which we keep preaching over and over to them that we don't. And um, they'll go on about the 1% of these millionaires like Bezos and Elon Musk and stuff. they never look at these guys and go, it's amazing how they started this business in their garage. So they weren't millionaires overnight. They had to put out risk and everything else to create this massive business. And in the end, they hire on hundreds of thousands of people that they get taxed from and create a living off of. So, of course, the government's, as I believe, are corrupt as crap, and they're doing the same thing. Just look at Elizabeth Warren. He bitches and whines about Facebook and everything else. She's, got multiple things in stock on them. Like, get me real. Tell me there's not some sort of something going on in the background there. She knows all the information. So, but yet she can preach about, these guys making too much money. Just, recently her husband shorted a whole bunch of stock on. Anyway, I could go on probably forever, but I don't want to make this video or this world I'm creating with you guys in this YouTube video in my YouTube videos on political stuff. It's you guys live it every day. Our politicians think we're stone deaf and dumb, but we're not. We're smart. We raise houses and pay for mortgages and work hard in our lives, and pretty sure we know what's best for us in our families. And that's what comes down to number one in our world. We don't care about government. We care about what our kids are getting fed, and our home is being looked after for our family, and that we put away some money for either our kids' education or their future to pass on to them. And that's what we care about. Having fun and enjoying life and making money. So, and that's what this is about. And today, that's why I keep preaching, guys. The Dow's down, the S&P's down, the Nasdaq's down, and I believe the Nasdaq's going to come down even more. And if you've been looking at my videos, guys, from the past, I'll go create watch lists on TradingView. I really like TradingView a lot. It's just a fantastic platform. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Gives you a lot of insight, and the watch list is great. And then when you flag those things into a flag and have that, like I have here. These most of the stocks that I own. All these, a lot of these had stuff I have shorts on. There's only a couple like Dollarama that I have a long position on. Orva and Trek Company, I've been looking at them. Trek I've been looking at a lot for shorting as well. That's why it's in there. I don't normally have that in my list that I have stocks on. I'll create, like a red list of stuff. Look at them all. all red today. If we had all the money in the world, I could short every single one of them and maybe make a lot of money today. I have another one's green list. A lot of them I think are a lot of Target guys. I was looking at this one quite often. Actually, I'm going to come back in here the week. Looking at this one day, and I saw this. Oh, pull this down a bit. Double top. Look at that. I don't know why my pen's not working today. So I drew in this resistance line here. and started to watch it. And I think I even put a small position in up in here somewhere on a put and made a killing off it for a while. We that's why I say, guys, a lot of times we don't have to get right in right at the beginning, but all of a sudden it broke here and this resistance line, and then we just had a little pop here. And remember, this here is a weekly chart. So each one of these bars here are a week. So what we got going on here? We bought it right here below. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of downtrend. So you know, a few bucks there. And like I said, you don't have to make a whole lot. You just got to take out these sections. These sections, or as we move back into the daily chart, you can scoop out these sections, this section, this section, and then go like we showed one day, where you can then grab, oops, shoot, moved that. Let me put that back where I had it. Then we can buy in here, 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 here. Like, and then it probably would have sold out on us right up in here, but when we had this stopping behind it, but and then you ride, the downtrend. Do the same thing on that side. This one we wouldn't have got good. We would buy up here a short, and then we would have got another one in here along the way, and then we would have got stopped up in here, and then you take on the other one. Or what I've shown a couple times too, where you got this trend here, we're going up, 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 and we really never know when the end's going to come. But when you start getting a pullback, like we did here, then you could put a put in here. And something you can also do too, guys, I've looked at many times, is when you start seeing, like here, we're starting to see this pull and start going on a downtrend. So this is up here is weakening and possibly going to change. So something I have looked at too doing is putting a put at this line here below me. So as you have a stop, you put a put there. And with that, it's outside the money quite a bit, so it's pretty cheap. But if it does break trend, then you end up getting into that put, and then it starts making you money on the way down. So then you could buy a position up in here, short position, and then as we pointed out, you can put then another position in here, and then you also have the put on that. So then when you get down into this section, you can buy put. Or what you could do is go back over here to the weekly chart. Let's go in here a little closer, guys. And as you're going up here, as we're flowing up on this here, then you can put that put in here, a call in here, and if it does change direction, then you've got something started. Um, so that's just a little something that I look at, and it helps a lot of times on making a few extra dollars that just kind of covers my ass, and I wanted to kind of show you guys that of what I do there to cover my back 40. So, and that's what I want you guys to do as well. You know, I want you to cover your butt. Um, so if I can help you with that, I'm going to try and point that out. So again, I think I'm going to leave it like that. You know, um, hope you guys have a good day on the market today. You know, it's going down, but then we've been preaching about shorts, so you know, I'd wait till the end of the day, and then like I preach all the time of putting out in that going back on the daily chart, and then at the end of the day, let's go way out here. At the end of the day, you'll put in a stop limit order here. And then you'll put a stop up here for your stop. And so the next day when it opens up, if it heads down this way, you'll get triggered. If it goes back up this way tomorrow, well, you'll at the end of the day it'll just close out on you, and you won't lose any money, and you go off on the next day of looking for a new stock, or you know the next day you could do the same thing. You know, when you see it looking good like this, you can just put another stop in, do the same thing until it triggers. But a lot of times I just go looking for a new stock to trade. There's so many, and if that one doesn't trigger me in, then I'll look for something else to toot my fancy, and go from there. Anyway, guys, hope you have a great day. Um, hit that subscribe, guys, button, and we'll go over stuff, and we will make some money together. Anyway, guys, have a great day and stay safe out there, and we'll talk later. All right, have a good one.